Vaisakhi is a time of celebration in India, especially in Punjab. And to see the same thing celebrated here makes me feel very happy, very proud. This is one of the strongest communities we have here, the Punjabi community, both Sikhs and non-Sikhs. But the celebration of Vaisakhi is bringing everybody together, which is wonderful. I can see the changed atmosphere in Canada. There is a positive vibe now. People are looking forward to greater cooperation, greater collaboration between India and Canada, and everybody is hopefully will benefit from it. So I'm very happy to be here and to enjoy what I can. We want to celebrate all festivals. So India is large. In India, we celebrate all festivals. We have almost one holiday per day in India. And so we want to do the same here. There are so many communities here. We want to celebrate with them to try and see what we can do to maximize our opportunity to be able to contribute to the India-Canada relationship.
I'm very happy to see a large turnout of the people here in this festival. The celebration itself is something which brings new hope. And I think this festival will bring new, momentum in the relationship between the two countries. And this diaspora, of course, playing a very important role in strengthening the relationship between the two countries. And going forward, I hope and I see that the relationship between the two countries will be even more stronger. So happy Vaisakhi to all of you who are gathered here today, and especially to our diaspora from the Sikh community. I hope and wish them that this celebration would actually bring something, a new hope of life, hope of energy, and our relationship will become more strong as we go forward in this direction.
ਮੈਨੂੰ आज बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि मैं इत्थे ब्रैम्पटन ते कैनेडा ते एक हिंदुस्तानी ते एक सिख हाई कमिश्नर दी वाइफ इत्थे मैं हाँ ते मैनू मेरे वास्ते बहुत वड्डी अपॉर्चुनिटी है एंड आई एम सो हैप्पी एंड आई कांट से हाउ हैप्पी आई एम टू सी ऑल दिस people from my own community and I can only say I'm so proud. मैं विश करनी है सबनू हैप्पी विसाखी और बस सेवा करो अच्छे नाल रहो।
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦੀ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਆ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਮਨਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਹੋਰ ਜੁੜੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ 'ਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਬਣਿਆ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ। ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਨਾਲ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਤੇ ਰਹਿ ਕੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵੈਸੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਨੇ ਬਟ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਫੰਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਨੂੰ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੁੜੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਅਗਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਸਿਖਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here with Canada's Indo community, really to celebrate Vaisakhi, to celebrate Khalsa Day, a universal day of generosity, of kindness, of decency, and of course Sikh Heritage Month. And I'm very proud of the contributions Sikhs have made, all Indo Canadians have made. My parents are immigrants. They came here as poor. They didn't speak the language. They didn't know anyone. What's amazing about Canada is that their son or daughter, one generation later, could get elected. And if I can do this, I'm telling you to the young people out there, you can too. So I hope, I really hope that the young women and men in the Indo-Canadian community are inspired to keep giving back, keep working hard, keep building this amazing country, and be positive ambassadors of the values of the Khalsa that I think transcends faith. We all could use more embrace of the Khalsa. Fundamentally, it's about decency and kindness and respect and giving back. And so for that, I just say thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. And it's an honor to celebrate with the leadership and the community here in Brampton and across the GTA.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank the Consul General of India in Toronto for this great initiative. And I want to extend my warmest greetings to the entire Sikh community in Canada and the entire world. Happy Vaisakhi, happy Sikh Heritage Month. The Khalsa Rasai Divas ਦੀਆਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ and I think it's a great opportunity for us not only to come together to celebrate Vaisakhi but also to reflect on the Sikh teachings and values like equality, compassion and justice and standing up for what is right. So this is a great opportunity for us also to reflect on the incredible contributions that Sikh Canadians have made throughout our history, to our economy, to the culture, social fabric and the political fabric of our province. And I think this is a very important initiative. Not only unites the community, it strengthens the communities and strengthens friendship across different cultures and different faiths. So happy Vaisakhi, everyone.
ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਭਾਈਚਾਰੇ ਜਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਭਾਈਚਾਰੇ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਨੇ। ਸਾਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗਲੋਬ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਮਤਲਬ ਵਿਸ਼ਵ ਭਰ ਦੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦੀ ਵਧਾਈ। ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਇੱਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੌਸਮੀ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਔਰ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਦੇਰ ਤੋਂ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਤੀਸਰੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਮਨਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਬਿਆਸ ਦਰਿਆ ਦੇ ਕੰਢੇ ਕੰਢੇ ਮੇਲਾ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦਾ। ਪਰੰਤੂ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਮਹੱਤਤਾ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਉਹ 13 ਅਪ੍ਰੈਲ 1699 ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਾਜਿਆ, ਇਹ ਉਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ ਹੈ। ਔਰ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਜਿਆ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਖਾਲਸੇ ਦੀ ਸਿਰਜਣਾ ਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਾਜ ਦੀ ਇਕੁਐਲਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਜਾਤ ਪਾਤ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ। ਖਾਲਸਾ ਆਲਵੇਜ਼ ਬਲੀਵ ਇਨ ਇਕੁਐਲਿਟੀ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ 5 ਪਿਆਰੇ ਵੀ ਲਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਮਾਜ ਦੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਹਿੱਸੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ 'ਚੋਂ ਲਏ ਸੀਗੇ। ਔਰ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਨਾ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਔਰ ਨਾ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਸਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਲੜਾਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਧਰਮ ਨਾਲ, ਜਾਤ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗੀ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਲੜਾਈ ਕੇਵਲ ਤੇ ਕੇਵਲ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਨਾਲ ਸੀਗੀ। ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਫੌਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੀਰ ਬੁੱਧੂ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਵਰਗੇ ਵੀ ਲੜੇ ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉੱਚ ਦਾ ਪੀਰ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਹੀ ਲਗਾਏ। ਸੋ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਾਤ ਪਾਤ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ, ਧਰਮਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਨੁੱਖਤਾ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਟੈਂਡ ਕਰੀਏ। ਬਹੁਤ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨੀ।
Actually, this is a great initiative by Consul General of India, and this is the second time they are organizing a wonderful event here in Vaisakhi Hall. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji is 350th ceremony, and now the Vaisakhi, and it's we need to connect the people with each other, and happy Vaisakhi to everybody, and we hope by the end of this year we have another wonderful event here at the same time.
Thank you very much. I would like to congratulate everybody on the Vaisakhi Day. So this is a very good time we're having at the meeting with the General Consulate, and our entire team is here to welcome our new General Consulate into the Toronto office. And thank you very much for giving us the time here. This is really important for the Indian diaspora, that this is the way the community gets together, and we share our values, we share our thoughts to each other, and we wish each other best or good luck.
It's a wonderful event, and I really appreciate Consul General, for these efforts. And it's a really wonderful, even last time also the program was here. It was good, and I really appreciate it. Oh, it is very important because these are our roots, and this is an important festival. So it a Khalsa, the Khalsa Sirjana was done on this day.
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਜੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਇਨੀਸ਼ੀਏਟਿਵ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਆਫ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵੱਲੋਂ, ਕੌਂਸਲੇਟ ਜਨਰਲ ਆਫ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜੋ ਏਡਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਉਲੀਕਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੋ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਾਜਨਾ ਦਿਵਸ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਰਪਿਤ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਇੱਥੇ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਿਹਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀਆਂ, ਅੱਗੇ ਸਮਾਜ ਸੇਵਕ, ਸਾਰੇ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀਆਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਈਆਂ, ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸੰਸਥਾਵਾਂ। ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਰਾਮਗੜ੍ਹੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਫ ਅੰਟਾਰੀਓ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਆ। ਬੜਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਜੀ। ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਜੋ ਇਹ ਦਿਨ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਕਰੀਏ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ।
ਦੇਖੋ ਜੀ, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦਾ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਧਰਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਤਮ ਗਿਣਿਆ ਗਿਆ। ਔਰ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਪੰਥ ਸਾਜਨਾ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਮਾਜ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੜੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਤਬਦੀਲੀ ਆਈ, ਔਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਸੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਰੋਕਿਆ ਗਿਆ। ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਕੌਂਸਲ ਜਨਰਲ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਮਨਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਭਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਤਿਉਹਾਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਬੜੀ ਹੀ ਲਗਨ ਤੇ ਬੜੀ ਹੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਸ਼ਰਧਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਵਧਾਈ ਦੇ ਪਾਤਰ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ 'ਚ ਵੱਸਦੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠੀਆਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਾਜਨਾ ਦਿਵਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ 1699 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਤੋਂ 5 ਸੀਸਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੰਗ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੇ ਜਾਤ ਪਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਵਿਲੱਖਣ ਕੌਮ, ਜਿਹਦਾ ਵੇਸ ਤੇ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਭੇਸ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆ ਉਹ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਕੌਮ ਪੈਦਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਸਿੱਟੇ ਵੀ ਬਾਅਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਆਏ। ਕਿਉਂਕਿ 1711 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜ਼ੁਲਮ ਸੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮਿਟਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਸਿੱਖ ਧਰਮ ਦਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਿੱਕਾ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਰਾਜਧਾਨੀ ਬਣੀ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਰਾਉਂਦੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ, ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਵੱਸਦੇ ਨੇ, ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ, ਮਲਟੀਕਲਚਰਲ ਇਸ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੀ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ਤਾ ਆ। ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਸਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਵੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੰਗਾ ਕਾਰਜ ਆ ਇਹ।
I said I'm very, very excited because, as you know, Vaisakhi is a very cultural festival. On the one side, we say Vaisakhi for Punjabis, and on the other parts of the India, Vaisakhi is celebrated, I believe, by Pongal, or correct me if I say it's right. So, seeing the community here together excites me, and as you know, I'm a community guy. I built this community organization, so I'm very, very excited. Very excited. You know, I'll say this. Although we've been living in Canada for a number of years now, but our heart is still back in India. So when we organize this community event, it feels like, yes, we are home. We are here in home. So makes me very excited, makes me connected to my roots back in India.
मेरी वोटी सरदारनी है। तो बड़े वक्त से she's been telling me कि तुसी पंजाबी सीखो, but unfortunately I have not been able to do that. I know all the wrong things to say in Punjabi, so if you ever want to try that out, I can say, but you'll have to bear with me and listen to me in English today. But today is a day of celebration. It's a day when we celebrate Vaisakhi. And all of you, if you remember back home in Punjab, this was basically a harvest festival. A festival where we eat a lot. Some of us drink also a lot. It's all colorful. There's a lot of dhol. There's a lot of music. And the fields are, yellow with just before the harvest. And for me, Vaisakhi is also very important because my granddaughter was born on that day. So for me, this is a very important aspect. And today I feel very happy because I can see more of my in-laws sitting around here. In my job, I don't see my in-laws so much. And to see so many of them in one place and so much color, I don't think so any gathering in the world. And I'm a little disappointed there is not more color in the people are wearing darker pagdis nowadays. Maybe it's the snow or the cold weather. Otherwise, normally in India, you would have a lot of yellow, a lot of white, a lot of blue, a lot of other colors. And so it's a wonderful occasion. So for those who don't know, this is probably one of the finest festivals we have. It's, Diwali we say is secular, but Vaisakhi actually is a real secular festival because it is never religious. What it is important is that it is the starting of the Khalsa. And the Khalsa has become the pride of India. Because it's not just Punjabis or Sikhs, it's the true values of being a Khalsa, which is what is the pride of India. When Guru Tegh Bahadur said, the Hind ki chadar, the Khalsa actually came up to protect India. They were the ones who stood in the forefront to protect India. It was not about protecting Punjab. There was no Punjab at this. If you look at it, Punjab was actually in Lahore. The capital of Ranjit Singh was in Lahore. It was to protect India, and Lahore was part of India at that time. And so the Sikhs were always in the forefront. And for me, it was always a matter of pride for the last 35 years, wherever I go, to see the Sikh community do very well abroad as well as in India. In India today, if you look at it as one community on an average, the Sikh community or the Punjabi community, which includes both Sikhs, non-Sikhs and everybody else, is the most successful community as a group. Whether you look at it science, technology, arts, space, you name anything. And today, Punjabi music is probably the most popular Indian export. We can talk about Bollywood, we can talk about anything, but Punjabi music is probably the biggest export we have today. And let me tell you one more secret. Stephen Lecce, the minister who is sitting here, he dances to the tune of Punjabi MC. And you know what's his favorite song? His favorite song is More Me. Have you heard Punjabi MC? I mean, Nina, I can understand. Nina Tangri must be dancing to that. But Stephen Lecce does his exercises in the morning to Punjabi MC song. But that just shows you how deep the Punjabi culture has gone in. And it's something we are all proud of. And today we are celebrating it. And there's one more thing. When we talked about Chatti Kala, it's very difficult when I have to explain to people what's the meaning of Chatti Kala. Chatti Kala for me is something, what I say, like eternal optimism. There is an optimism in the Punjabi culture which nobody has in this world. There's an optimism that no matter how bad things will be, we will survive, we will fight, and we will do what is necessary. That optimism is what the world needs today.
Vahe Guru Ji ka Khalsa, Vahe Guru Ji ki Fateh. At the outset, on behalf of the Consulate General of India, Toronto, I would like to convey my warmest greetings on the occasion of Vaisakhi and welcome you all to this celebration of Vaisakhi and Khalsa Shraddha Divas. It is a great pleasure and honor for me that within a few days after taking over as Consul General of India in Toronto, I have this opportunity to connect with you in my very first public interaction with the Indian diaspora. I think it augurs well for my tenure as the Consul General of India, and I look forward to your support and working with you in fulfilling my mandate here. I would like to assure you that the Consulate will remain steadfast in serving the Indian diaspora and ensuring that the ties between our two countries grow by leaps and bounds as we go forward. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, Vaisakhi, as you all know, is a festival that radiates joy, hope, and renewal. It marks the harvest season in India, particularly in Punjab, symbolizing the prosperity, gratitude, and the fruits of hard work. But beyond its agricultural significance, Vaisakhi occupies a very special place in the spiritual and cultural consciousness of millions. On this sacred day in 1699, as you all know, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru, founded the Khalsa Panth, laying down the foundations of community, guided by the highest ideals of courage, equality, sacrifice, and service. And these timeless values are not only central to Sikhism, but are universal in their appeal and relevance. They inspire us to stand for justice, uphold dignity, and serve humanity selflessly. The teachings of Guru Gobind Singh Ji continues to guide Sikhs around the world. The values of seva, selfless service, as you all know, equality, and respect for all people are as important today as they were then.
But I just want to take a moment first to thank the Consulate Office and Virasat-e-Khalsa for bringing the community together today. So I just returned from India a couple of weeks ago, and I joined the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce on their trade mission, where we met with the Honorable Piyush Goyal, and we discussed how Ontario, Canada, and India can work together to strengthen trade and investment relations. Many strategic MOUs were signed with leading industry and Indian bodies. There were many business-to-business engagements, and we were together with government, regulatory, academic, and startup ecosystems. And then we headed off to Chandigarh and Mohali to participate in the Progressive Punjab Investors Summit, visiting the Punjab State Food Commission. Now, Punjab is extremely famous for its agriculture, its amazing, wonderful food. Now, I was born and raised in England. And the first time in 1987, when I went to India, and I had gajra for the first time in India, I have to tell you, it was the most delicious thing I had ever eaten. Because in Canada and in England, they're just orange and pretty bland, but in India, absolutely delicious. So with all the work that we were doing in India, I'm very proud and thankful, and I want to thank our Consul General and our High Commissioner and the work that they have been doing behind the scenes to make sure this year, I believe we are going to have a great delegation coming from India to come to Canada. We're going to have a Punjab delegation coming. We're going to have the Indo-American Business Chamber. So as we celebrate the coming of spring, and very importantly, the birth of Khalsa, our amazing harvest festivals. And I just have to say, just in tandem with what you were saying, His Excellency, on Vaisakhi in India, actually, my husband was born, actually, he was here with me today. So we always celebrate Vaisakhi for his birthday as well. So I want to wish each and every one of you very much hope, optimism, as you were saying earlier, love and prosperity. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਿਸਾਖੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਲੱਖ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Thank you everyone.
Sat Shri Akal, it's amazing to be with you all today. My name is Stephen Singh Leche. It is an honor to be celebrating Vaisakhi Day, Khalsa Day, and Sikh Heritage Month in this province. It is an honor to be with His Excellency. Thank you so much for your leadership, Consul General. It is an honor to be with you, to all my parliamentary colleagues across all party lines. A warm shout out to Minister Nina Tangari, who's been a great friend and ambassador of this cause of expanding trade and relations. I want to thank Deepak Anand, Hardeep Grewal. We celebrate the Khalsa, a message that I believe transcends India. It is something that can unite us as Canadians to do good in the world, to be positive ambassadors of goodwill and peace. And yes, we need more of that. More light, more kindness, more generosity. And I think we see it every day. I see it at the food banks. I see it every day in examples demonstrated by the Indo-Canadian contribution that always punches above their weight. Now look, I may be an Italian Catholic, but we have a common story. My parents were immigrants. I'm the first generation born in this country. And we came here to work, to build, to dream. And I can say with humility, sort of as the outsider in this room today, I am humbled by the positive contributions in every field of human endeavor. Indo-Canadians punch above their weight. You've made Canada and the world stronger. And for that I say thank you. Thank you all.